This is macaroni goreng or spicy stir-fried macaroni. Basically, this is pasta done Malay Mee Goreng style, okay? And I don't care what you say, but this is a genius. Now, this tends to be more sweet than spicy due to the amount of tomato sauce, and I'm going to show you how to make this. It's just so easy, so let's go. First, let's cook the macaroni. So get a pot of water to a rolling boil. A rolling boil means like this, and you want to get some salt in. Once the salt dissolves, add your macaroni pasta. You can use any type of pasta, by the way. Set the timer for 1 minute lesser than what is indicated on the pasta packet. For macaroni pasta, that's usually about 8 minutes, so I'm going to set this for just 7 minutes. This is so important if you don't want a mushy, slimy, gross pasta when you fry it later on, okay? Before your timer goes off, grab a couple ladles of the starchy pasta water, just about 1 cup's worth, and keep that to one side. Once your timer rings, go ahead and drain your pasta and keep that to one side. Your pasta should be just about cooked with a bite still in the middle. Ta-da! Okay, next, the actual macaroni goreng or fried macaroni. To a pan, add some oil, and you want to keep this at a low to medium heat. Once hot, add dried chili paste. I'm using 2 tablespoons worth of it. Feel free to amp it up if you like a spicier dish. You can also use sambal olik. To that, I'm adding chopped onions, as well as some minced garlic. Give all of that a stir fry over low heat for about 5 minutes or until it starts to smell fragrant. The dried chili paste should also have dried down slightly and turned a deeper shade of red, something like this. When this happens, go ahead and add your protein of choice. I have here some chicken cubed to a similar size to the pasta. Basically, when I scoop the pasta with my spoon, I want equal bites of macaroni and chicken. Science. Then I'm adding my seasonings of tomato ketchup. This is an important ingredient for macaroni goreng. I prefer to use tomato puree, which is richer in taste but not as sweet as tomato ketchup. Oyster sauce. And this is Kicap manis or dark sweet soy sauce. This adds sweetness as well as saltiness to the dish. Stir fry to incorporate and let the chicken cook for about 5 minutes or so. And next, egg time. Usually with fried noodles, I would scramble the eggs and let the eggs cook before stirring in with the rest of the ingredients. This time round, I'm stirring in the eggs now because I want a nice creamy sauce, and the eggs are really going to help with that. Optional, but I'm tossing in some yellow capsicums and some cherry tomatoes with some green stuff that's meant for later on, but just ignore that because vegetables and pops of colors are good for you. Next, add back the cooked macaroni pasta. You remember the pasta water that we saved? Drizzle about 2 to 3 tablespoons or about 1 ladle's worth all over the pasta. Now this does 3 things. Number 1, it helps to stir the pasta easier. Number 2, it thickens the sauce to an even creamier consistency. And finally, it adds an extra pinch of salt. Almost to the end, I'm adding even more vegetables here. I have a bok choy here just to keep it, kind of Asian, sliced into bite-sized pieces, but I actually really love spinach and kale in this too. And give all of that a nice stir through to fully incorporate. Final step, I like to throw in a handful of coriander or cilantro. A final touch of fresh herbs is always good. You can also use basil in this. You are basically done once everything is all nice and mixed in. Macaroni goreng, or deliciously creamy with no cream, non-mushy, perfectly al dente fried macaroni is all done. Look at how intact this pasta is. I hope you give macaroni goreng a go, and if you love this, you're going to love this next recipe, so go check it out. Bye!